Yes, what's going on, people? It's Colin Mace from the Central Club podcast. I'm here in Paddy. We've just filmed the Christmas special. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did, to be honest. Like, sometimes it's when you're talking about yourself on a podcast, and you're doing other podcasts or whatever, you're sort of talking about the same things over and over again. And when you got other people, you got other topics to talk about. So yeah, I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah. We didn't just talk about boxing, although it does refer to a lot back to fighting, because in this day and age, it ain't just boxing, is it? You know, the UFC's massive. You've got these YouTubers who are doing it as well.
That is involved in combat sport as well.
100%. But yeah, we did talk about, you know, Britney Spears, conspiracy theories, Kanye West. Yo, what do you think about it, mate?
Yeah, I thought it was good. What do I think about Kanye West and that?
Well, about the whole thing, but you can go in on Kanye.
Nah, I think it was good. I the only podcast I done is when I sat down with you lot, but it was like I was the only guest. Do you get me? So to sit down with everyone and just hear what everyone's saying, catch up with everyone, it was good, bro. Good little vibe.
Yeah, and this one's going to go on my personal channel. So for the people who don't know who you are, Mace, you come on our podcast last year. You're probably the most active artist in Cardiff right now, doing it for Wales. You're putting Wales on the map when it comes to the music. Joey's there for the boxing. You are definitely there for the music, 100%. Do you want to let people know they can find you and what you're up to?
Yeah, anything you look on, Mace the Great, Spotify, Instagram, all that. And yeah, just trying to I can't be swearing, innit? You can. Just trying to do my bit, bro. Just trying to do my bit. I want there to be, like, always things like little things like why in Wales got their own like one extra and this and that. Do you get me? Like, because you go like Birmingham, Manchester, they all got their own little setup, but Wales ain't going. So it's just trying to push. And so for people younger than me doing music, it's like there's a bit of a path carved out. Do you get me? Rather than just people like me and Local and Luke Avi just doing it. We're learning as we go along, bro. Do you get me? There ain't no path set for us, so.
And in 10, 15 years time, you will probably be, I won't say you wouldn't be unheard of, but it'll be a different flex and people won't realise the doors that you have opened.
Yeah, that's what it's about, though. And it's the same across the board, though, bruv. Like, obviously, before Joey, there was other boxers, but for our generation, like, Joey's doing it, you get me? So,
yeah.
And then years down the line, there's probably kids now thinking, yo, I'll have a bit of that, do you get me?
Have you two both, have you had relationships before this? Or?
I've known Mace a long time, do you get me? And it's always respect every time I see him. So yeah, he's and like, going back to what you were just talking about, he's the, like, you got artists in the UK and in Wales especially that are doing their thing, but they're not pushing like this man is. He's proper going out of his comfort zone, doing what I done in boxing.
Yeah. Which
people in Wales, they like comfort. And boxers, I was in Sheffield for about 7.5 years with the GB squad. I didn't like going up there. 3 hours, sometimes 5 hours on the way back on a Thursday, rush hour. And now I come back, I thought, right, when I turn pro, I'm going to turn pro in Cardiff. No, it's not the case. I know to better myself, I take myself away. I'm back up to Essex. I've been there 5 years now. So, and same again, 3 hours there, 5-6 hours on the way back on a Friday, rush hour. Killer. But at the same time, I knew that was to elevate me and get me to where I needed to be. And he's doing the same with the music. Like we were just speaking about, he went to America to shoot a video, to do to perform, and they were paying him to do it. So that's what like, how can I say, when I see him doing it, it gives, like, I'm thinking, yeah, that's it, sick.
He's
even though we're not in the same profession, but you think, I needed that up in my game. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And if I see anyone else doing the same sort of thing, like, I'm thinking, yes, that's me.
How does that make you feel coming from the world champ?
No, it's sick, bro, because obviously Joey's been killing it for time, bro. Do you get me? So, but it's the same thing. It's like seeing someone else do well. It's knowing that they've come from the same place you have and they're doing well, innit?
Helps, innit?
Yeah. So whether
it don't matter on the, really, ultimately, it don't matter, but it does help massively.
No, it inspires, bro, because it's a reminder that, like, just because you're from here, you shouldn't let it hold you back. Do you get me? Because there's no excuse. If other people from here have done it, why can't you, sort of thing? So
do you know what? That's a perfect thing. All the kids I say to and I speak to, because they're like, yeah, but because they try and give themselves an excuse. I said, there's no excuse, bro. There's no excuse. Yeah, but you went to the GB. I got onto the GB squad. I'll tell you how I got onto the GB squad and got to where I got to. I was in a boxing gym called Stable ABC, and I was going there 2 years. It shut down for a year, probably a year and a bit, maybe a year and a half, or maybe just under. I was sneaking in David Lloyd's and sneaking in St. Mellons Country Club to train myself. No one training me. I was using what I'd done in the Welsh squad to train myself. I got myself onto the Team GB. After about a year or 2 years, they were like, "What club are you in?" I said, "I haven't got a gym." "Well, you need to sign a club because we can't register you." So I was sneaking in. Now David Lloyd's give me a fucking free membership. I go whatever gym I want for whatever. Do you get me? Yeah. So, like I say to them, there's no excuse. Don't make excuses for anything. You got to put the work in. You got to graft. Simple as that. There's no shortcuts. But people, like especially in boxing, I don't know about the music, but in boxing, people think, yeah, I'm gonna turn pro or I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna make millions. It don't work like that. Yeah. There's no shortcuts. You gotta go the fucking long route, and that's the only way you will get to it. There's no shortcuts in anything.